Hello and welcome back to Matchday Live. I'm Verity Marchant.
And I'm Amelia Baptiste.
Earlier today, our men's rugby league team were meant to be in action, but have won by a walkover as Chester conceded the game earlier in the week, meaning we have just one game left on today's schedule.
That's right, it's the final basketball game of the season in the men's Premier North/South as MMU Wands take on Durham Wands. Both teams have only played 9 games so far, with all the other teams in the league playing all 10.
Durham are mid-table with 15 points after falling short of a win against top of the league Loughborough last week. They'll know a win from today's game in hand will see them jump above Newcastle in the table to finish third.
Despite Mamet's winning 69-66 against Northumbria last week, they sit bottom of the table, and although a win today would see them finish level on points with Northumbria, they won't be able to escape relegation this season.
But with their pride still to play for, our reporter Charlie Ball caught up with players Kagan Rose, Jamie Ransbury and Dan Davis to discuss their efforts this season and last week's success.
Kagan finally getting a victory on the board last week. What was the game like?
It was a very interesting game, to be fair. Going up and down, they were a very fast-paced team, so we had to kind of counter to that as well. We also tend to, get to the rim more than we used to, and threes and twos were more lacking than to go to the rim, for example.
It was a low-scoring game. How did you, as a team, did you do much in that in terms of defensive work to try and keep them low? Because you've not been a high-scoring team this year.
Yeah, so Callum basically emphasised on defence that game, stopping them from getting to the paint, and slowing down their threes as well, because they are a very good transition team. So we managed to slow that down, and we just did well defensively altogether.
What are you looking to take from that game into today's game against Durham?
I think discipline, to be fair. The more disciplined we are as a unit is where we strive more, and we play better for the coach, we play better for the team, individually and as a team as well. Yeah.
Is there any aspects today that we should look out for?
Well, today will be interesting. I feel like we're going to be doing more defensive work in a sense of trying to get a lot of fast break points. We are trying to, get the outside shots going as well with our shooters, like, for example, Elgin. So you'll see a lot of threes, I hope, and a lot of fast-paced movement as well.
Is that something you've worked on in training over the period after a difficult season?
Yeah. So after that season, obviously, after we came back from the Christmas break, we kind of, stuck together and just realized what we're best at, and what we're best at is defense and 3-point shots and get into the lane quite quickly as well. So collectively, that's what we've kind of noticed within ourselves.
Thank you. So how has this season been as a whole for you?
So it's definitely been a bit of a mixed season, like a lot of ups and downs. I'd say that we've all really enjoyed our time this season, like on and off the court. We all get along with each other really well, which is one of the more underrated things about team sport, is the friendships that you make that last, for forever.
And Dan, what are the goals for the rest of the season?
Goals for the rest of the year. Ideally get a win today, finish the season well, and then we move on to playoffs, hopefully make a run in playoffs, get a few wins, and then varsity, make Manchester blue again, obviously bring home a win in varsity and, get the job done.
Bit of pride back after last year, after they went 2-1 against you?
I didn't actually play varsity, I was injured. So, if I was there, maybe it would have been 2-1 the other way. That's all I have to say about that, really.
Thank you both for your time.
It's great to hear the players are looking forward to their final game of the season.
With tip-off just around the corner, let's hand over to our commentator, Charlie Ball.
Enjoy.
Good evening and welcome to Matchday Live here at Platt Lane. Tonight we have the basketball, we have MMU taking on Durham. It's a final game of the season for MMU in the regular season as they look towards the playoffs after this. Unfortunately, they have already been relegated, but they'll be looking for a strong performance to end the season on a high. And we'll go through the lineups here for MMU. The starting five will be Louis Weaver, Kagan Rose, Mandre Costa, Ethan Tucker, and Marcus Delpeche. And the five for Durham lining up will be number 10, Ennis Thomas, number 7, Tom Evans, number 12, Nate Hendler, number 6, Will Day, and number 15, Harry Ahern. We will be back with tip-off just in a minute. Welcome back, and we are ready to get underway here at Platt Lane. It will be Ennis Thomas from Durham and Marcus Delpeche to contest the tip-off. And Delpeche easily wins that for MMU as Weaver has the ball. Hands it off straight to Kagan Rose, playing at the 1 tonight as he drives towards the corner, gets into Delpeche in the post. Pops it back to Kagan Rose for 3. Just a little bit too much on that one. It's rebounded by Tom Evans. Wide open 3 here for Durham, and it goes. MMU letting Nate Hendler there. Wide open, and he drains the 3. Rose at the top of the key. Costa sets the screen from Delpeche. And he is fouled. No bucket, it'll be foul on the floor. Something MMU work hard on is their inbound play, so let's see what they come up with here. Delpeche to the top of the key, hand off to Weaver. The two Manchester basketball teammates combining here. Short on the thing. Marcus Delpeche gets the rebound, fakes underneath, and gets the 2 points to go for MMU, opening the scoring here. See Hendler up against Tucker, fakes, receives it back, tries to get the screen, no good, and it will be out of bounds there. And it's Thomas just straying out of bounds. MMU looking to stay defensively strong as a unit here. Something they've lacked this season. Tucker fakes it, hands it back to Delpeche. Weaver drives into the lane, fakes the team, fades away, and gets the 2 points. See Ennis Thomas there, just missed dribble. MMU trying to take advantage, no good. Nate Hendler, one dribble, blocked by Tucker. And Delpeche hands off quickly to Ethan Tucker, who will get the layup, and MMU with some early momentum here at Platt Lane. See Tom Evans here for Durham. Hand off to Will Day. Thomas with the three, no good. Good contest there. See Delpesh able to steal the loose ball as he looks to drive to the basket, and he posters Thomas. What a dunk from Marcus Delpesh. 2 steps in. That is a statement to make at the start of the game. And as you see there, Ennis Thomas still dazed over that dunk. Gets the ball out of bounds. My goodness, Delpesh. I think we're going to get a replay coming up here of that dunk. As you see here, Delpesh gets the loose ball. It's 1-on-4. Thomas goes up and just puts him on a poster. Got the crowd here at Platt Lane excited. It caused a timeout from Durham as MMU take the early advantage and momentum. 8-3 in the first 2.5 minutes of this game. Both teams re-enter the court here. Gets the first one to go. Second one falls straight into the rim. Rose receives the screen off Delpesh, looks to drive, gets it, bounce pass to Tucker, who looks to drive into the lane, fakes, fades, and goes. Some good early shot making here from MMU. Getting themselves open. You see Costa pressing the Durham guard here. Durham able to get it to Evans, who'll pass off to Thomas. Thomas sinks the 3. Hand in face. 8 points so far in this half for Thomas. Delpesh to Tucker. Gets it back out to Weaver eventually, who hands off to Costa. Short on the 3 ball. And Durham will be able to break away quickly here. Thomas to Hendler in the corner. Looks to drive into the lane. Loose ball will fall to Thomas eventually. MMU do recover though, and it falls to Tucker, who drives quickly up the lane. Weaver in the corner. No good. We'll see a full court heave from Durham. Costa picks up. Elgin looks to drive into the lane. Fades. No good, but Delpesh able to get the offensive board. Back to Tucker on the wing, who fakes, drives. Doesn't get the 2 points to go, but Weaver tries to hustle there. Isn't able to get the putback to go. As Thomas drives through the MMU team and gains Durham the lead there with a tough bucket there. See Costa driving back. Floater, no good. And Delpesh rebounds. And it'll be a foul on the floor against Hendler. As we see Delpesh make way for Kean Watkins. Another inbound play here from MMU. As they look to get it into Tucker, as it's stolen by Durham, and they look to break fast. But Weaver intercepts that and steals the ball. As it's stolen by Durham, and it'll be an easy 2 points there for Hendler. MMU just sloppy on offense there, giving up the ball. See Costa on the wing here. Fakes the handoff to Weaver. And it'll be a shooting foul there as he's fouled, going for the shot. As we see some changes here for Durham. Costa at the line for his first. Short. Costa's able to get the second 1-2 drop though. We see once again Costa trying to pick up Will Day full court. And it does cause a turnover there. MMU working hard defensively so far in this game, trying to force turnovers from Durham. As you see Dan Davis enter the game for the first time. Ethan Tucker the one to go to the bench. See Costa drive to the rim. Hands it off to Weaver in the corner. Short and no good. See Thomas now bringing the ball up the court for Durham. See Davis, first action of the game is to steal the ball, drive up the court, trying to get the floater to go, grabs his own miss, and is fouled on the way back up. Oh, he's called for travelling actually. Wasn't able to release the ball in time. It was a clean block. As you see, turnover there. Offensive foul. Block him from Durham. Both teams with some early turnovers here in this game. See Costa. Hand off to Govan. Receives a screen from Watkins. Gets wide open for three. No good. And Thomas is able to rebound for Durham. And he goes coast to coast here. And he's just unable to get the floater to go. Davis able to grab the rebound and draw the foul. In which I think we'll see Davis head to the line 4-2 as Durham enter the bonus. 5 fouls in this quarter so far from them. Davis will head the line for 2. Very efficient scorer from the line is Dan Davis. As I've just put the curse on him there as his first one is short. Weaver able to grab Davis's miss from the line. MMU back in possession as Weaver posts and gets the spin and gets the floater to go. Good play from MMU's captain there. See Thomas hand it off. Top of the key, looking to drive. He's fouled on the way up, shooting. He'll head the line for 2. As we see Lucas Sackfield enter the game here for MMU. It will be Louis Weaver leaving for the first time in this game. 15 apiece here at Platt Lane. Thomas drains his first. Unable to get the second to go, but it's rebounded by Durham. I see a spin move there. Davis blocks. Watkins and Davis to work as a team there as Davis gets another block, grabs the rebound, drives up the court, and he's just misplaced the pass. It would turn the ball over, but great defensive work there from both Kean Watkins and Dan Davis to stop Hendler in the post. See Will Day hand it off to top of the key. Hendler will come to the wing. Another handoff. See 16 in the post here. No good. Watkins able to just tap it away from Thomas there. Remain Durham's ball. Durham to inbound. See Will Day wide open for 2. No good. And Watkins able to get control here of the ball and he draws the foul. And we'll head to the line for 2 free throws. Watkins gets his first to go. Levels the game up. Second one is just long from Watkins. Thomas is able to get the rebound for Durham. See Costa still picking up from full court as much as he can here. Trying to just steal the ball as he's screened off though. Thomas drives into the lane. Doesn't get the layup to go. Watkins just does enough, but it comes off Sackfield and it will remain Durham's ball. With 37 seconds left on the clock. Inbounded hit. Durham let that one go through and it will be MMU's ball. Turnover off an inbound once again in this game. See Costa driving to the lane, hands it off to Davis, who fakes the shot, and Thomas falls on him hard there as he draws the foul. Good work there from Costa and Davis. Davis with the pump fake causes Thomas to jump and he just lands on him as he goes up to shoot. Davis, third miss on the trot here. I have put the curse well and truly on him here. Davis, a player that draws many fouls as he sinks that one finally, due to his physical presence and being a lot smaller than he is normally, playing at the 5 or 4 for MMU. A natural wing player, but can fill in at centre. I see Thomas drive, gets the and one as he drives into the lane. Watkins tries to block the ball. Thomas draws the contact, layup. Opportunity for 3 points here. See Thomas with that one just missing as Davis rebounds. 14 seconds left here for MMU as they'll just use the clock. Costa steps back for 2 and misses. Very confusing play there from MMU. Had much more time than they thought. See Hendler just heave it up full court, no good. And we end the quarter here with Durham leading by 1 point, 18-17. A very action-packed game so far. And we'll see you back in the second quarter. See both teams coaches just relaying information into their players. It's been a tight affair so far. A sizable amount of turnovers for both teams. Both coaches will want to get that out. They just want to see their teams play more efficiently. MMU send out the same lineup as finished the second quarter, the first quarter, correction. See, straight away, nearly a turnover there from Durham. See, inbound to Thomas there. First two inbound plays there from Durham, very shaky, nearly turning over the ball twice. See, Henlett tried to get the two, no good. Watkins gets the tip, but Thomas is able just to get the offensive rebound. See, Govan. Costa on the wing. Gets the screen off Watkins as he tries to get the floater to go. Just short. Watkins fight for the rebound, no good. Durham ball, Will Day eventually gets it and calms it down. Thomas looking to go at Costa, who's once again tirelessly trying to get that ball back for MMU. See Sackfield on Henlett. Looks to drive in the corner. Gets it to go. Tough basket, and we'll just see a break there as Watkins trips over Henlett. Very end game here so far at Platt Lane. Both teams looking to go full action. Govan hand it off to Costa. Davis fakes the screen. Will spin. Fakes him twice. Just too much on the shot. As Watkins resets it back out to Govan. This receives the screen from Watkins, and Govan tries to get it to go, but it's too long. And Thomas once again will rebound. See, Will Day tries to drive out to Henlett. No good for three, but Will Day rebounds. Thomas fakes the three, drives into the lane, handoff, and drained from Will Day. Durham 8 open in a lead here in the second quarter. Costa hands off to Davis, who gets it to Watkins in the post. Hand off to Sackfield, easy layup for two. MMU just able to handle back some momentum there. See MMU looking to bring back Weaver, Delpesh and Tucker, three starters into the game. Thomas, the main man for Durham so far, steps back for three, fouled, and will go to the line. Ransbury alongside the two, ready to enter the game. Wholesale changes here from coach Callum Jones. See Thomas at the line. Gets the first one to drop. Durham just opened up a lead here over MMU. Thomas so far with 17 points in the game really has been Durham's main offensive threat. Looking to open it to 9 points here, a 9-point lead Durham in the first 2.5 minutes of this quarter, just making sure they're capitalising on MMU's mistakes. See Costa hand off to Tucker as he fakes out, cuts it into the corner. Three ball no good. Weaver tries to hand it off to Costa and does. Costa to Delpesh. Good hustle play there from Costa as he's able to keep the ball in. Hand it to Delpesh and just gets the easy layup to go. See Costa nearly intercept the ball. But Durham will drive into the lane. It's handed off to Will Day, who looks to fake out, fades, short on the ball, and it will be a Durham ball here. Day out to Thomas, shoots the three straight away, no good. Delpesh able to rebound, and he's looking to drive quickly, hands it off to Weaver, who goes up and under for the layup. Some momentum being crawled back here from MMU after the changes. See Hendler drive, uses his power and gets past Tucker. Impressive outing from Hendler so far. Costa handed off to Delpesh. Weaver on the wing. No good, but Tucker rebounds. And he just tries to float a layup, no good. As Tom Evans looks to break quickly, Hendler waits for Tucker to go past. In and out of the basket there. Costa, Delpesh shoots the three. No good. Weaver rebounds. Looks to draw the foul, can't. But gets the rebound, but not able to put it back in. See Costa there just trying to sneak the steal whenever he can. See Tom Evans looking to drive into the lane. Hands it off to Will Day. Draws contact from Delpesh, but not sufficient enough for a foul as Weaver drives into the lane, fakes. Reverse layup goes. Tough finish there from Lou Weaver. Two impressive layups there. As the two Manchester pros are able to claw back some momentum for MMU in this game. Caused a timeout from Durham. Just 5 points now in the game. Cut that lead down by 4. Durham with just a 7-man rotation here at Platt Lane, so they're going to have to work out the minutes effectively. Thomas is going to have to bear a bulk of the minute and handle the ball a lot. See Coach Greg and Coach Callum there in discussion. We see Tom Wilmore enter the game for the first time, as well as the return of Kagan Rose here for MMU. MMU still looking to put pressure on the ball at all times. We see Thomas hand it back out for 3, and it's drained by Durham. Been very effective for them so far. We see Wilmore into Delpesh. Tucker on the wing. Delpesh with the putback. Senses the danger and slams that. See Wilmore putting pressure onto the ball there. See Thomas pick up. Sets the screen, tries to step back, fakes, pass into the lane, but no good there from Durham as Delpesh powers himself up the court. Rose pulls up for 3. Doesn't go. Delpesh gets the rebound, and it goes. Delpesh really impressive here for MMU so far in this half. It's efficiency at its best. See Hendler. Fake the shot, hand off to Thomas, who shoots the 3. No good. Weaver able to get a really good contest there. See Kagan Rose. Delpesh hands it back to Rose, who pulls up. No good as Hendler is able to rebound for Durham here. Thomas drives. He gets the layup to go. Tough play there from Thomas. MMU looking to take advantage here of the numbers game. And Tucker tries to put up a tough layup, but unable to get it to fall as Hendler drives. And Delpesh with an impact block, but it will be called a foul for landing. Unhappy as the call there is Delpesh. See Hendler go to the line for two. But we see a timeout from MMU called here. Durham leading by 6 points. Just see the back end there of Delpesh, sensing the danger. Don't leave the ball in the air around Marcus. See Thomas here, driving into two MMU players and just able to get the finger roll into the basket. See Hendler head to the line here. First one goes. Second one. Gets a good bounce. Look, nice bounce there for Hendler. See Wilmot pick it up at half court. Rose decides against the shot. Tucker fakes and gets the nice layup to go as he fakes, goes into the lane. See Thomas drive. Handoff, Will Day, top of the key. Hendler shoots the three, and it goes. An impressive game from Hendler so far, 14 points. See Kagan Rose looking to make the instant reply. Weaver rebounds and gets the layup. Thomas handoff. Hendler impressive in this second quarter so far. Looking to playmate now. Hands off to Thomas. We see a two there from Durham fall. The efficient scoring from Durham so far in this game. Stretched a 9-point lead. You see Weaver screen for Rose as he picks up top of the key. Wilmore in the corner, just forced out of bounds by Will Day. See Thomas. Hand off to Hendler as he fakes the pass. Gets it to Day eventually, receives it back. Just took a good defense there. See Day driving to the lane, fakes and draws the foul. Correction will be called a travel on Day as he falls back. Wilmot. Top of the key, hand off to Rose, who shoots the three. No good. See a good box out from Durham on Delpesh there, now aware of the danger. Thomas into the lane, just loses the ball, turns it over, the MMU ball. See Wilmot calling the play. Tucker on the wing, looks to drive into the lane, slows himself down, misses, but Delpesh once again cleans up. "14 points and 9 rebounds so far in this game from Delpesh. See Rose steal the ball there and looks to break away quickly. And a nice finger roll there from Rose. Steal, points, and see a 5-point lead it come down to for Durham as they're just slowing the game down here with Will Day. Durham just looking to use some of the clock. The foul called there on Thomas. Thomas inbounds to Hendler, works straight back. An easy layup there. MMU just mislaying their attention. Weaver gets the screen off Delpesh and draws the foul there. 4 seconds remaining, Weaver at the line for 2. Weaver gets the first one to drop. Second one goes. Back to 5 points here for Durham as they're going to look to get something going quickly as Thomas drives up the court. Nearly goes coast to coast. Just falls at the hurdle. And it'll be 39-44 in Durham's favour at the half here at Platt Lane. Join us back for the action in the second half in 10 minutes. Welcome back to the second half here at Platt Lane. Durham leading MMU by 44 to 39. Tight affair, just 5 points in it. MMU will look to reduce that and build some momentum. The MMU's ball to start off the half. See Kagan hand off to Costa. Screen off to Tucker. Costa underneath. Weaver hands to Rose. Drains the three. Perfect way to start the half there for MMU. See Delpesh get the block there. As he goes coast to coast. Hands off to Tucker. And gets it to go. MMU straight away in this half. Getting the scores even. See Delpesh intercept. Gets the steal. MMU. Perfect momentum there. Get the lead in the first minute of the half. Delpesh the orchestrator of 4 of those points. See Costa full court on Thomas. And gets the stop. Delpesh hand off to Costa. Drives into the lane. No good. Draws the foul and will go to the line for 2. An electrifying start there from MMU. As they score 7 points in just the first 1 minute and 10 seconds of the quarter. Rose, Delpesh and Tucker combining and scoring the points for MMU. Costa, first one goes. Second one goes. Costa once again picking up at half court, looking to get the steal. Coach Callum there wanting a half court violation. And Thomas just draws the foul off Tucker. Draws the contact. Thomas at the line for 2. First one goes. Second one drops for Thomas as he moves on to 25 points in the game. Really impressive outing from him. Rose, top of the key. Fakes. Hands off to Weaver, who looks to drive. Gets into the post against Thomas. Gets the floater to go. Good post there. Good post play there by Weaver. Once again, we see the on-ball pressure here from MMU. As Delpesh steals, looks to drive up the court. Thomas, smart defensive work there. Hands it off to Hendler, who looks to fake and gets the layup to go. Action-packed pace here. We see Costa with the full court heave to Delpesh. Delpesh unable to get it under control as it falls out of bounds. All action here though at Platt Lane to start the second half. Thomas hands off, receives it back, gets the screen, looks to put in his centre, no good. Hendler doesn't get it to fall and Delpesh rebounds. Double now for Delpesh. See Weaver looking again in the post against Will Day. Gets it to go. Good early post plays here by Weaver. 14 points now for the shooting guard. See Thomas drive through the MMU team there. Just so effortless when you watch him. Costa looking to drive in the lane. Mishandles. And we'll turn the ball over. Tom Evans picks up the ball for Durham. And the top of the key. Tucker looking to put pressure. Rose and Tucker look to double team there. Thomas pulls up. Just short there. And Delpesh rebounds. Costa. Hand off to Delpesh. And he's fouled by Evans. It's a hard foul there. Ref just discussing if that's worth of a flagrant foul. Push while he was in the air. Just see 2 free throws here. Delpesh doesn't get the fortunate bounce on that one. MMU leading 52-50 here. Delpesh drains the second, extends that lead to 3 points. See Henler once again, top of the key, picking up. Tucker with the on-ball pressure. Henler drives to the lane, no good. Draws the foul from Tucker. Using his big frame just to muscle Tucker out the way and draw contact from him. Henler at the line. First one goes. Henler. Second one drops as well. So you see the game come just to 1 point between the sides. Costa sees the screen off Tucker. Rose looks to pull up, fakes. Back out to Costa. Back to Rose for 3. Just short. And Henler rebounds. Delpesh looking for the steal, but Henler's able to retain the ball here for Durham. We see Costa, all game he's been like that with the on-ball pressure, and he draws the foul, gets the steal and draws the foul for MMU. He just sees the danger there. He just senses it. It's his second steal of the game. We see a timeout by Durham called here. It's been an impressive showing so far from MMU in this half. Looking to put real pressure defensively onto Durham and looking to move the ball offensively really quickly. Delpesh at the heart of it. See here from Henler. Just faking, using his skill and technique there, and Weaver on the post just pushes Day out the way. Just see the effortless, brilliant Thomas there. See MMU go unchanged here after the timeout. Delpesh screens for Costa, who drives into the lane, gets the layup to go. Good work there by Delpesh and Costa. The guard and centre combo. Coach Jones really trying to implore his team here. See Costa foul Thomas. Looks like he's just fell on his hand there. Durham could ill afford an injury here with just 7 players in the rotation. Thomas hands it off to Evans, who's fouled. Called on the floor. It'll be a baseline inbound. Point will be on the sideline. The inbound quickly from Thomas to Hendler. He gets the tough layup to go. An impressive touch for a big man. See Costa looking to drive. Unable, fell to the floor, unable to get the pass to go as Thomas steals the ball and tries to dunk, but it just falls into the basket for him. Looking for some revenge on Delpesh there. Weaver handoff to Costa. Delpesh top of the key, fakes the pass, spins, gets the easy layup to go. Good work in the post there from Delpesh, really his bread and butter. See 19 points in the game for Delpesh. See Hendler with deep 3, doesn't go. Delpesh rebounds once again for MMU, looking to drive full court. Hands off to Rose, easy left-hand layup. Rose impressive in this quarter for MMU. Thomas pulls up for 3. Doesn't go. Delpesh on the rebound, looking to drive quickly up the court as quick as he can. Stop. Gets blocked, but he gets the rebound and draws the foul. We'll see him head to the line for 2. Core of the team, Weaver and Delpesh, really pushing MMU here in this quarter. See Davis re-enter the court, just fresh off back of an injury return. Coach Jones just limiting the amount of minutes he's playing. See Delpesh drain the first free throw. Two for 2 on that visit from Delpesh. See Evans. Weaver engaging with the ball. MMU looking to put so much pressure on the ball in this second half. We see Davis put up a foul against Thomas. It's one thing they're happy to give away is fouls, MMU. But they are now headed into the bonus. It comes hand in hand with that aggressive on-ball approach. See Thomas. First one drops. Fortunate bounce for him. Deserves it from his showing so far in this game. Short on the second one though, as Davis rebounds and looks to get up the court quickly. Drives into the lane, gets the foul and 1. Davis with a tough finish, with an opportunity for a 3-point play. That's typical Dan Davis there. Delpesh enjoys that moment with his teammate. Davis converts the three-point play. MMU really impressive in this quarter. As we see Davis with the steal. Thomas just turning over the ball. You see Govan go past him. Get it into Weaver. Tough layup there, contested by Evans. We're seeing good playmaking here by MMU now, making the right decisions at the right time. See Thomas trying to get something going, passes it out to Hendler, who tries to drive into the lane. Weaver just blocking his path and forces him to put up a tough shot, which he misses. Delpesh rebounds straight up the court to Govan, drains it. 12-point lead for MMU. They've come out the blocks in this second half and really put Durham to the sword. See Delpesh just tries to put pressure onto Thomas, who drives into a lane with three people. Will Day hands out for three. No good. Delpesh rebounds. Looking to get up the court quickly. Draws the foul and will head to the line for two. MMU able to pull out a 12-point lead in this quarter after going into half-time, trailing by 5. The on-ball pressure defensively has been benefited the team, and we'll see a timeout for Durham here. The effect of just a 7-man rotation being felt on Durham. MMU able to endlessly rotate their squad. It's been an end-to-end game, fast-paced, relentless at both ends. See Thomas receiving some wrapping on his hand from that fall from earlier. Seems to be affecting him slightly. See MMU come out the timeout unchanged. Delpesh at the line. First one goes. 22 points now for Delpesh in this game. Over 10 rebounds as well for the centre. Goes 2 for 2 from the line once again, Delpesh. Extends that lead up to 14 points for MMU. See Thomas looking to drive in the lane, hands off to Hendler for 3. Gets it to go. Finally Durham respond to MMU after a long time of pointless. But straight up the other end, Costa to Delpesh. Straight on the head of Durham's number 15. He's been unstoppable tonight. Dominating in the paint is Delpesh. Has a chance to convert for a 3-point play. And converts the play. Great vision from Costa to spot Delpesh just peeling free. See Thomas driving to the lane, draws the foul. Offensive foul. Called on Thomas. Durham can't catch a break right now. Delpesh draws that as well. Thomas just trying to force something there. The MMU bench loving this. You see Costa hand off to Del Pesh. Costa on the wing. Thomas just tries to get the steal, doesn't. And it's called. The refs are deliberating here, and it's called pushing foul. And it'll be 2 free throws for Durham. Correction, the refs called it the wrong way. It'll be two free throws for MMU. Will be Costa at the line. Just pushed. The ref deemed to have him to have been pushed to the floor. See Costa for the first. Just short. 14-point lead for MMU with 1 minute 50 remaining in this quarter. Costa gets a second to go, extends that to 15 points. Costa been impressive from the #1 spot tonight. See Henler handoff. Evans top of the key. Receives the screen. Evans steps side and drains the 3, reduces the lead slightly. It's his second 3-pointer of the night, efficient from long range. See Weaver handoff to Costa. Gets it to Govan in the corner, shoots the 3, just short, and Del Pesh is unable to gather the rebound. We see Durham a change of approach here. Evans being the man to handle the ball up the court, leaving Thomas free off ball. Evans puts up the 3, doesn't go. And a loose ball foul was called, but Durham in the bonus and they'll go to the line. See the women's Durham team. See Thomas at the line. Chance to bring deficit to 10 points here. First one goes. See the crowd getting involved now. Second one, 2 out of 2 from the line there. You see Tom Wilmore has entered the game. 32 points for Thomas. See Del Pesh calling the orders now for his team. Wilmore hands off to Weaver. On the wing. Doesn't get the 3 to go. Once again, though, an efficient shot being called there for MMU. Davis just tips the pass, unable to steal it. See the double team now. MMU really going man for man and on ball pressure here. Thomas, handoff to Evans. Drives into the lane. Weaver blocked. Thomas puts an upward effort, no good. Davis rebounds. 20 seconds left. Del Pesh using his clock management skills here. MMU just looking to get to the end of the quarter. One more shot. Don't give Durham a chance to score a point. See Govan driving to the lane. Floater, no good. 2 seconds left. We see a heave from Henler. And we'll see MMU head into the final quarter, leading by 10 points, 75 to 65. Unbelievable momentum there from MMU. They started the half with great pace. Got the deficit, got the 5-point deficit reduced within 30 seconds, putting real pressure on Durham. And we can see the difference in steals. MMU with 11 steals in this game, just putting on-ball pressure all the time. Yes, they are committing fouls, but they're getting the upside of the heavy and high press. Both coaches just discussing with their teams. MMU will want this to stay a fast-paced game. They're really suiting that style. Durham maybe just needing to slow it down with their 7-man rotation. Evans once again handling the ball here for Durham. Back underway in the final quarter. MMU leading by 10 points. See Thomas driving into the lane. Draws the foul. Go to the line for 2. Thomas short on the first. Dan Davis imploring the crowd to get involved here. Thomas converts the second, no mistake. Seeing Costa being given a rest, Wilmore comes into the game for MMU. Weaver tries to spin, tipped by Thomas, and it will be a turnover. Ball deemed to come off Weaver last. Weaver unhappy with that call, pleading to the ref. See Henler. Him and Thomas have played every minute of this match. Henler on the corner for a tough 3, no good. Delpesh rebounds, looks to get up the court quickly. Hands off to Govan. Wilmore to Davis in the corner. Weaver unable to grab the rebound cleanly, but Henler handled the ball last, and it'll be MMU ball at the baseline. See if they can once again come up with something inventive in this inbound play. He'll head to Govan, unable to get open for 3. Puts it to Delpesh in the corner. Double teamed. Will Day able to steal it off Delpesh? See Thomas, top of the key against Govan. Driving into the lane. Or just able to hand it out to Will Day. As it gets to Evans on the wing. No good. MMU ball. See Jamie Ransbury on the bench once again. Repeating my sentence with sign language. No good. See Wilmot. To Weaver. Wilmore on the wing. To Weaver in the post. Looking to get Henley to go. Once again, great post work by Louis Weaver. Really impressed down low tonight. See Weaver able to just get the ball loose off Thomas, but no good. And a travel called on Will Day. MMU with all the momentum right now. Davis hand off to Weaver. Delpesh double team now. Hand off to Weaver. Drives into the lane. No good. Unable to rebound, but Davis and Weaver trying to double team Thomas. And Henler now picks it up on the wing. Tries to spin around Davis, but uses his strength. Foul called though, blocking on Dan Davis. See Durham make some changes here. See Harry Ahern leave the game. Inbounded into Hendler. Davis trying to stop him, but Hendler with a tough finish there. Nearly sending the ball into orbit. 24 points for the number 12. See Govan receives the screen off Delpesh. Pulls up for three. Just too long. 9 points for difference between the teams now. 7 minutes 12 remaining on the clock. See Thomas being pressured by Wilmore. It works again for MMU as they force Thomas to turn over the ball. Wilmore with great work there. See Wilmore. Hand off to Delpesh. So see a turnover there off ball. Costa block him. As we see Costa foul out the game there. Always that risk the way MMU play. Once again, see MMU trying to put pressure on the ball at all times. Picking up at half court. Hendler finds Thomas. Trying to get out from Weaver. No good. Delpesh rebounds. But Weaver's deemed to foul Thomas there. And he'll head to the line for two. Thomas drains his first. It's been a much slower paced final quarter. Both teams just not able to get much going offensively. One score for MMU and some visits to the line for Durham. See Thomas 2 for 2 there. Nearing 40 points in this game. Wilmore. Handing off to Weaver, looking to get the screen from Delpesh, but he's unable to. Drives into the lane, nearly gets a tough layup to go. It'll be MMU ball though. Durham just fighting their way back into this game. They've reduced the deficit to 7 points. MMU really need to get a score here just to gain back some momentum. Wilmore finds Weaver, top of the key. Heaves it back to Wilmore, shoots the three, no good. Delpesh tries to get it to go, but doesn't have enough time to get an efficient shot off. And Thomas straight down the other end, steal by Wilmore. Hand off to Rose. Layup doesn't go, but he is fouled. And Rose will head to the line for two. Rose showed real good energy for MMU tonight from the guard spot. Rose gets the first one to drop. Such a key part last season of their treble winning season from MMU, Kagan Rose. Rose unable to get the second to drop, but Delpesh gets the rebound, hands off back to Rose, but he's unable to get control of the ball. Foul there by Rose on Will Day. And he will head to the line for two. Durham in the bonus now. Day at the line here. First one goes. Second one drops for Day. Evans trying to press Wilmore full court. Breaks quickly up the court though. Davis to Delpesh. Now Wilmore on the wing. Davis tries to get himself in the post against Hendler. Spins. Gets the layup to go. Tough finish there by Dan Davis. Hendler puts up a three. No good. Durham just about able to keep control of the ball here. But there's shot clock violation. It'll be MMU ball. MMU searching for the second win of the season here. Wilmot into Davis. Wilmot unable to find Weaver. 4:44 left on the clock here. 8-point the lead for MMU. Davis just tries to get the tip off there, no good. Hendler up and under Wilmore. Gets the layup to go, 6 points in it. Wilmore to Delpesh, full court. No basket, but he is fouled. MMU always searching for that quick pass option to Delpesh. See a timeout called here by MMU. Both teams returning on the court here. Rose to inbound the ball for MMU. Finds Weaver in the corner. Feeds Delpesh, who's fouled. Rose finds Weaver in the corner. Same play again here. Delpesh looking for the impact dunk. Just short on his left hand. Thomas pulls up for three. Drains it. 3-point game here. He looks towards the crowd that have been taunting him for the past quarter. Rose finds Weaver. Spins around the offense. Floats it in. High skill there by Louis Weaver. 20 points for him now. See Evans with the ball. Thomas looking to have an impact off ball now. Evans pulls up. No good. Hendler rebounds. And Durham just able to get it to go. Bucket for bucket here at Platt Lane. See Weaver pick the ball up. Fake setting the screen off Delpesh. And there's an offensive foul called on Weaver. Three minutes 12 left on the clock. See Thomas back on the ball now for Durham. Hand off to Hendler. Thomas looking for an opportunity to pull up at any moment. Gets it to go, no good. MMU looking to just manage the clock here. Trying to play efficient basketball. Delpesh sets the screen for Weaver, who looks to drive into the lane. Right hand layup doesn't go. Delpesh rebound and one. He is too strong for this Durham defense. Once again heads to the line for an opportunity to convert for a 3-point play. But showing his power and skill, Marcus Delpesh, in this game. Conversations with the coach here for Durham. What are they going to do to handle the power and skill of Marcus Delpesh in the remaining 2 minutes 30 of this game? Delpesh, ever efficient from the line, converts the play. Back to a 6-point lead for MMU here. Thomas to inbound the ball here. Gets it today. Straight ball pressure there by Wilmore. Applauded by Coach Jones. I see Davis come out with the steal. Looking to get on the court as quick as he can. Gets the left-hand layup to go. 8-point in the lead now. 8 points off the bench for Davis. 3 steals as well. Hendler on the wing for 3. No good. Delpesh rebounds. And MMU now looking to slow down the game and use as much clock as they can. Wilmore drives past Hendler. Hand off to Weaver, back to Wilmore. Weaver to Rose, on the wing for 3. Doesn't go, Hendler rebound, straight to Thomas, who looks to drive up as quickly as he can. Doesn't get the close shot to go, gets the rebound though. Easy 2 points. It's a physical battle on that court right now. Timeout called. MMU leading by 6 points. Could be a stretched out long game. Durham will look to get at least within 3 points, and then they're able to foul MMU, send them to the line. Deep in conversation is Callum Jones to his players. Wilmore impressive in this final quarter since coming in for Costa, who's fouled out. Will be MMU's ball. As the pressure on MMU there nearly concedes them a turnover. Hendler unhappy with the call. He thinks it last came off an MMU player. But they're going to continue with this full court press. Weaver finds Davis. Quick handoff to Wilmore. Just unable to get control of the ball. MMU nearly breaking away quickly there. MMU able to manage the clock with the lead they have. They hands back off to Thomas. Looks to drive at Weaver. Draws the foul. Uses his speed to get to the lane. Draws the foul off Delpesh. Called on Weaver, I believe is fouled out. Govan straight in. Thomas at the line once again for Durham in this game. First one is no good. The MMU team employing the crowd here to get involved. And he's able to get the second one to go. See Davis quick inbound to Wilmore, who draws the foul. And he will head to the line for 2 free throws. "41 points now for Thomas. Really has been Durham's main man, along with Hendler, doing the bulk of the work with just a 7-man rotation. It's been really impressive from those two. Hendler's touch and power. Thomas with his speed and touch. Wilmore just spins off the rim on his first one. Second one goes. MMU looking to try and get Durham to spend as much time as possible in their own half. But Durham just trying to weave the ball up the court, not to waste time on the clock. As Thomas drives into the lane, gets the layup to go. 4-point game as Govan gets it, and Rose is blocked and will head to the line for 2. 43 points for Thomas in this game. Discussions on the court there between Elgin Govan and Marcus Delpeche there, just working out what they're going to do defensively against Thomas, just to try and stop his drive into the lane. See Kagan Rose here on the line for MMU. First one goes back to 5 points. Looking to go 2 for 2 here is Rose. In and out there. MMU ball though. MMU able just to try and eke some more time out here with this possession. Rose to Govan. You see Durham's coach imploring them to put the pressure on. He's fouled. Davis unable to get the basket to go, but he will head to the line. Just saw the opportunity to drive to the lane and took it. Clutch time now in this game for both sides, and we see a timeout called. Correction, it looks as if Thomas has fouled out of the game. That's a big blow for Durham at this stage. Davis gets his first to go. Back to 6 point the lead for MMU. Big breath from the Scouser. 2 big clutch time free throws there from Dan Davis. Delpeche steals the ball, gets the foul, and doesn't get the layup to go. Sensed the danger there, did Marcus Delpeche. An opportunity to extend the lead to 9 points. First one drops. 30 points now for Marcus Delpeche in this game. Two for 2. MMU looks to have just put this game away here in the last 20 seconds of game time. Hendler puts up a deep 3. Delpeche gets the rebound. Drive through the whole Durham team. Handoff. Govan. Oh, tries to get the alley-oop to Delpeche. And he'll get done for offensive goaltending there, but that would have put the final finish on this game. Will Day heaves a 3. Rose rebounds and is fouled. Correction, out of bounds there from Rose, and it will be Durham ball with 30 seconds remaining. Not much hope left for Durham in this game. Heave from Hendler. It looks as if Durham are having to play with 4 men due to the team fouling out. Foul called. First one doesn't go from Wilmot. None from two there from Wilmore from the line, but MMU do have this game wrapped up. Will Day with a step back three. Doesn't go. As Harry Ahern gets some 3 points there, but Durham insisting on fouling here. There's no way they're going to overturn the 7-point deficit with 16 points, with 16 seconds left. We have a technical called now from Durham's bench. At this point, I can only see they're extending their journey home. Seacoven will take the technical free throw here. Doesn't go, short. Wilmore will follow up with 2 free throws. Wilmore gets his first to drop. Second one doesn't fall for Wilmore. Ball will stay with MMU and they should just play the clock out here. Delpesh shoots the 3 and it's in. Delpesh just puts the marker on this game. As we see the time played out, and MMU win their final regular season game here at Platt Lane. It's a big effort from the team. Struggled immensely in this season, but they've fought back at the end, winning their final 2 games of the season. Really impressive performance, being down 5 at the half, able to claw it back. Marcus Delpesh really, really impressive for MMU tonight. Dropping a 30-point double-double. But a big shout out to Ennis Thomas from Durham, dropping a 44-point game. And that has been all for this evening. Thank you for watching Matchday Live. We'll see you next week. Goodbye.